Hey guys, Dante Godfrey here, and if you're watching this video, you're probably already shocked by the title that you saw on the blog already. Screw your goals. And the reason why I say that is because I really mean screw your goals. Yeah, screw them. No, I'm not really saying screw your goals, because I know a lot of people think that, Dante, you always say stuff about goal-oriented stuff, and why are you all of a sudden tell us to screw our goals? And here's why right now. I'm not really telling you to screw your goals, but what happens is we tend to focus more on the goals than the process at hand, okay? And when we focus on the goal at hand and we don't succeed or accomplish the goal that we have, we tend to get down on ourselves and lowers our confidence, okay? So what I want you to do is not focus on the goal per se. I want you to focus on the process, okay? And there's 6 different it's 6 ways that you can do this, or will help you do this, okay? The first way is to dream big, all right? I want you to dream big. The person that, in order to live out your wildest imagination, you must first have a wild imagination, okay? So I want you to dream big. This way it helps you hit the target, because if you have a big target, you will hit the target, all right? The second thing is become an expert in the field or the goal that you want to accomplish for this month. And what I mean by that is the quickest way to become an expert is to read 5 books in that particular field that you're trying to target, okay? And that's more than what 99% of people do. They don't read books. They don't read more than 5 books on a specific topic, okay? So if you're doing what 99% of people won't do, by default, you become an expert, and it gives you an upper hand on 99% of your competition, okay? I'll give you a story. John Paul Getty was one of the richest men in the early 1900s, because he was in the oil field. While other people was digging and drilling for oil on experience and luck, he decided to turn his education elsewhere and study geology, okay? So he knew exactly where to drill for the oil, and that's why he was one of the richest men in the world at that point in time, okay? So become an expert in your field. The third thing is to create a goal or create a game plan on exactly what you want to do. And the way you do that is you must have a specific plan. You must have a specific goal. You must have a goal that has a time frame that you want to achieve the goal. The goal must be written down, okay? You must determine the why behind achieving the goal, okay? So if you want to make $5,000 for the month, don't just say you want to make $5,000 because you just want that in your bank account. You have to have a reason why you want to make $5,000. You might have debt that you need to pay off. You also might have a house note, a car note, and insurance that you need to pay off. And you also might want to help someone out or something like that. So make it a specific why. So you want the reason why you want to achieve the goal, okay? The 5th thing you must do, you must develop an action plan behind reaching the goal, okay? And the best way, if you don't know, I would suggest reading a book called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And one of them, which is the 3rd step in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, is begin with the end in mind, okay? Once you begin with the end in mind, it makes developing a game plan easy to accomplish at that point, okay? The 6th thing in creating a game plan is you must write your goal down and think about your goal and look at your goal every day, okay? That's why it's important to write it down and put it somewhere where you can see it, okay? Because if you see it, you're going to think about it, and by default, you're going to attract that goal to you, okay? You're going to attract the things that you need to attract to you to achieve that goal. All right. The next thing is taking massive action. I know a lot of people say take massive action, but they don't know exactly what massive action is, okay? The success, you have to understand, success is equal to the level of skill times the level of action that you take, okay? And I'll say that again. Skill times action equals success, okay? And the only way you're going to get skill is by doing something over and over and over and over and over by taking action, which is going to equal your success. That's the easiest way to do that, okay? The next step is increasing your leadership abilities. All right, you have to increase your leadership abilities. In order to do that, you must have a dream bigger than your team. Okay, what I mean by that is, let's say for instance, if my dream is to get 20 people in my organization, that means that everybody in my team is going to be able to get 10 to 5 people or 0 people in the organization. Anything below that. So if I set the standard or set the bar for 50 people, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have people that bring in 40 people, 20 people, 30 people, and it's going to broaden my organization to help me out and help them out as a whole. Okay. The sixth step is you must, I call it the be have. Okay. And what I mean by that is you must be and then have. A lot of people get this confused with have and then be. So say for instance, for have, if I have $1 million, then I would be very happy. I would be able to do this. Sounds familiar? Instead of that, how about saying I need to be more efficient in what I do, and then I could have this. Okay, if I can be more successful in online marketing, or if I can be more successful in listing items, or if I can be more successful in the way I title my items, then I could have $10,000 a month because of the result that I put in. Okay, you gotta be what you want. You have to be what you want to become. Okay, so that's what I mean by the be have. The next step, which is final step, that a lot of people miss and they take advantage and it goes over their head. You have to be responsible. Okay, you have to take responsibility for your actions. Okay, you can tell a lot about a person's success by them taking responsibility for the action of their self and their team. Okay, so those are the 7 steps that I have for you to create a process for success next month. If you write these down and practice these steps, you are guaranteed to be successful. Okay, at that point, you can also tweak and peak. If you don't hit your goal next month, by the end of the month, you can tweak and peak the process. At least you know where you stand within the process. Okay, and so we're going to go over this and we're going to reevaluate this at the end of the month. All right, so this is Dante Godfrey. I'll see you guys later. You guys take it easy.